I put a coat of orange on it and let it dry during the day, and I sanded it with 600 to get it smoothed out. We're going to put another coat of orange on it before the night's out. That way, tomorrow I can lay the stripes, and it'll be the nose will be fixed, and we'll start working on the wings. So let's see here. Yeah, get this up underneath the camera stand. There we go. Got an announcement to make, whether you guys seen it on Stun Hanger or not. Charles is going to be stepping down. He's going to take a break. So I need a host, a couple of hosts, a team of hosts, whatever, for Stun Hanger video hangouts Mondays and Fridays. Except maybe I think we ought to change it to Monday and Thursdays. That would break up the weekend a little better. I don't know. That's to be determined yet. But if you're interested in becoming a host, let me know. Well, I've let this sit, and it's not spraying correctly now. I got a boogie on this, something. We got to thank Charles for his 4 years of dedication. It's not an easy thing to do. What the hell's up with this? Why are we having a problem? I think maybe the hose is bent over. Clean this needle and see what happens. There we go. We'll try it now. Not really. There we go. We got to fill it up with some more paint. Fill her up. Yeah. Got to cut another tube. Got to cut another tube. Of course, it's about that long. So I've been using fuel line as paint draw, and it, after it sits in there for about an hour, it just swells up and falls off. Because the tube that they give you is no good. Or maybe we just won't have Stun Hanger video hangout. We'll see how long that lasts. Feel a lot of whining about that. Let's fill it with paint. Well, there we go. There it is. I'll give it 2 coats. So, as you can see, once I lay the stripes on this, you won't be able to tell. And then get the clear on it, it's gone. You can't see that big skinner up in there. There we go. I wanted to get the orange on it. Tomorrow. I don't know what's up with this stupid thing. I think I'm going to have to put it back on the cable instead of Wi-Fi. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to do the colors tomorrow. And that way it looks like it's in one piece. And I can work on these basically whenever. I mean, I got them pretty much sanded out now. I'll sand that rudder in and then we'll paint the white. I'll do the white tomorrow and then come back with the black. And then the orange. I might could even do the orange tonight. Except that's not how it goes. I need to get the white underneath it. Otherwise, I got to put too much paint on it. So, for you guys that watch this this series from the beginning, you all know it had a great big skinner right here, and that's gone. And when I get the red on top of there, that's just some more paint that'll take care of that. And then the clear, all gone. The power of dope. Okay. Power of dope. Run out of paint. Yeah. Gotta get some more paint in there. This stuff must be too thick. It sure don't act right. A hole in it. That's all I can think of is too thick. Yeah. Isn't painting great? It's just marvelous. Okay. I know what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll pour some of this back in. I'm gonna add some retarder because it's pretty humid instead of thinner. We'll add retarder. Okay, so that'll really make it shiny. Not that I need it shiny, but I do need it to probably too much, but whatever. We'll get her spraying here. We'll get her going. Let's thin this out too. Gonna be time to make another Wix run here shortly. Yeah. So this is straight thinner here. Let's see how this works. See if it unclogs the mess. That helps. Okay, we need to clean this up here. I want to get a nice thick coat on there. There we go. That's more like it. Got a nice black booger on there. Now, damn well that black booger is going to shoot onto the paint too. Okay, let's try it. Much better. So now we'll use this waste thinner and pour it into this orange concoction I'm making. It should be real thin. Be nice. You notice there's no direct science to paint work. It's, yeah, a little of this, a little of that, and kind of like just knowing what it needs. We got a concoction here that's, I'd say, at least 70% thinner and retarded. That baby should lay down like glass. And you ask, why is that so important? Well, I have to have a chemical bond between this layer and the layer underneath it. Because if you don't, when you pull pull the paint up, or the tape up, thank you, Gary. There's my next host. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, here we go. See, much nicer. That's it. That is it. That is repaired. So it'll get the stripes tomorrow. And we'll start working on the white, which is going to take some more sanding, of course. Everything's about sanding. Now, this airplane started out white, so I have to paint these spots here white in order to match the paint underneath it. Because if you don't, you'll get a different color. That kind of bothers me, that little spot there. Would have been a real bear I'd have had to take the whole wingtip off in order to fix it. We're not going to get that involved. Down to the silver leaf. What do you guys think? Was that a good repair? Got a little bit of orange bleed there. Have to get that off before it dries. A little bit of orange bleed. Paper towel, 91%. We're going to be starting another profile build here. I got sent the kit today from Jim Varnholt. And kind of a obscure airplane. I'd never heard of it, but he had one when he was a kid or whatever. Hey, Lan. Need more capacity. Well, we're going to be building this. Called a Navion by Bill Schmidt. Classic stunt legal. Don't be left out of the post-war boom with civil aviation. North American Aviation Company in California based their family car the year in 1945. The result was their Navion, which was a contraction of their name, North American Aviation, Navion. So this is what we're going to build. Yeah. Shit. However, I'll probably be using mostly kit wood. I don't think I'm going to replace a bunch of wood. I just build it as is. And we'll see what it comes out like. I'm super happy with this repair. It's 100% legit. I mean, it's gone. And when I stripe it, put the blue and the red stripes on this, we'll paint the red all the way back to the canopy. And when I clear this, I'm not going to tape anything off. I'm just going to clear it and let the overspray go all over the place, and we'll rub the overspray out. And that way it looks like it was meant to be that way. And the only reason why I taped off this leading edge is so we didn't get any orange on the white. Of course, I probably could have got away with it because this all needs to be painted white here. And when I paint this white, I'll tape off this orange here. Except for out here, just a lot of garbage, a lot of pain in the butt. So, we got any volunteers to step up and host this Friday night Zoom meeting. Doesn't have to be at that time. I mean, I'm pretty flexible. Whenever you guys want to do it. That's about all I got for this evening. We'll stay on 5 minutes more. That way it's a half hour long. We'll see if people's attention can last more than 3 minutes. Because that's what the metrics has been running, about 3 minutes. And then they're on to the next stupid cat video. And I got a pretty good idea why Charles gave up. I mean, of course, it is a hard job. He had some valid points that he wants to build, you know, and I get it. This is not a very, I mean, there's not much thanks given for this stuff. It's a pretty hard job. Do this night after night, day after day, for nothing. But I've been doing it now 10 years. 10 years. Ain't made no money yet. Someday, maybe. You just bought your first plane. Well, great. What is it? Welcome to the Control Line family. It's a Hobby Zone Duet. Never heard of it. Is it a Control Line or RC airplane? Of course, they're all the same. Control Line, RC, they all build exactly the same. They just got different controls in them. Oh, it's a hand launch. Yeah, handmade. Okay. This is all handmade. Go back on my channel and look. I cut every piece of wood. I designed it. Everything is hand done. It's small. Well, got to start somewhere. You're new at this. You got to start out small. I've been doing this 60 years. I don't expect somebody to jump in and be able to do this exactly like I do. It ain't going to happen. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll paint the stripes, work on this, and by this weekend, this airplane will be back 100%. I may not get the clear on it by this weekend, but should be ready to shoot the clear on it, and everything will be fixed. Be ready to fly next week because I've got no car, so I've got to do something. My car is dead. I'm at the mercy of the mechanic. It's either that or me get out in the street and roll around in the dirt. Fix it myself. Ah. No. The nose, 3 holes, and the tail. That's why I put it on the, I waited too long, really. I put it on the back burner. I wasn't going to fix this till after the Nats, but I have to have some content to show you guys, so I decided we go ahead and do a repair video. But this thing will be 100% when it's done. If I get it done for the gnats, I'll bring it because this is the better flying one of the two. Oh, man. Oh, hum. And you saw the big skin on the nose, didn't you, Len? I glued a piece of wood on it, super filled it. It was a big skin, all deep, quarter-inch deep right here. And I glued a piece of wood on it, shaped it, and then put superfill on it. And after I got that done, I silk spanned it and then started working it. And the rudder back here was knocked off about 1.25 inches. This much. This is all silk span now. We just got to sand it and paint this. We're going to paint this whole section back here white and then restripe it. And that'll fix that. And then the holes over here. It had a skinner right here where it broke through the silk span. It had a hole right there and a hole right here. So I'll paint this white, paint this white. I might just paint the whole panel white and then re-checkerboard it. And then we put a red stripe on it and a little touch up of the orange back there. And then clear it and you'll never see it. One super nice thing about dope, it's pretty forgiving. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me this evening. I've been on all day. I was on the Zoom meeting for a little bit. Got back from Cabela's and I forgot about the Zoom meeting and I called Steve and I cut the tail end. All righty, we'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.